Hey guys, this is Game Guide for next part of Let's Play Vanilla Plus 2, my own custom mod pack. I'm doing a Let's Play channel here. As you can see from the item in my inventory and my feet below, I did do some stuff off camera. This thing is called a gravity lift controller. If you have it pointing towards, sorry, I'm fixing my mic, the sky here, it's just gonna keep going like this. Whee! That's well, it's exactly what it is, gravity lift controller. Pretty cool thing. It keeps falling, sorry. Nope, little teasers on what's kind of been going on here. Yes. Sorry, my mic keeps like slowly. It's hard to like it's weird. Okay, I think it's fine. Anyways, yes, we got. I don't know. Again, since it's been 2 weeks. I don't remember exactly what I lagging is. Show it off to you guys, but I did get CC tweaks working. The computer mod, it does fully work. Yeah, I think I explained that. You just need to have a few versions below of the actual like current version, and it seems to work and stuff. Yeah. We also have the wired redstone stuff, and this little doohickey, which I love this thing. Now it is using my redstone, obviously. I have inventory, but you can do stuff like this where it's like neat little stuff. How is this useful? Well, you can go like this, so you can kind of compact redstone. This needs to get added in vanilla Minecraft. It really fucking does. Like, I don't like that. Like, it's not. I don't like that redstone is just this. Like, it needs to have the pen where you can just draw basically and make it a lot simpler. I crafted this thing because I was trying to do a certain recipe, like a repeater or timer for something, and it didn't, and I couldn't get that, so I just did my own thing. Anyways, so the new stuff. Yes, I moved the two grinders. This now is from where it was like over here where I'm walking. That's why these were there. It's now like that, goes around, goes above this building. I may make it go higher up, I don't know yet, but this is gonna be a building. I don't know for what mod, but this will be a building. And it also goes above my cobblestone, gravel, and sand drainer here. Currently the sand drainer I have off because I have like 300 sand. But yeah, basically the way it works, I have a little door here. It's just a basic cobblestone generator. I have it to where I have a block breaker, which it's a pretty similar recipe as any tool in that. And this has to be pulsed by redstone thing. So I have this. So I have an observer at the bottom, an omni hopper on the side there. The omni hopper picks up the cobblestone and puts it into the bar here. Oh, are you out? Okay. This. Alright, it's gonna do that because it breaks blocks, but you need a pick in here, which is fine. Again, this is why I love this pen here, because I have it set up where every time I detect the block being broken, it sends a signal to this block, which powers this to break again. This needs power to break. Now, next up, which is what I'm going to be doing, hence why this is here. Oh, I guess that works. Is adding, hence the crafting table, which also needs a signal actually. Hence this here, which will signal when this is empty, which goes through that block, I think, up to redstone, which is right over here, which will activate that. And yeah, I have this already kind of set up in my head. I already have this all set up meaning I pre-built it over there in my house. I know how to build it. I don't need this anymore, actually. I don't think. For now, I'm just gonna have it automatically just take sticks and stuff from it. But eventually, I'm going to have this supply with the cobblestone. So let me set this all off camera, and I'll come back in a sec. All right, I'm back, and it's pretty simple. The rest of the thing here, you put your template here, as it says. This is the output. It should happen now. Again, I haven't tested this. Let's see, this should be set up. I wish there's a way I can see if I take this out. Doesn't, hold on. Why you need space for stuff? It should, if this works. Okay, interesting. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. Hold on. Try that. Yep, okay. Hopefully, whenever this runs out. All right, hold on. All right, I fixed this now, so it should happen. I have this on. If I click the, take that out. Come on. Yep, as you can see there, one goes back in. This has 10 in it. So what I'm going to do is this, and just have this actually no redstone. Have this just be like that. I think I can just, yeah. So, or actually I could just do that. Because I want to first use up the pickaxes that are here. So I'm going to use up all these. So I'm going to come back and show this off when all these extra pickaxes are used up. All right, guys, we're back, and as you can see, yeah, we're having a little bit of an issue here. I am in a editor. As you can see, this one's called Amulet. It's like MC Edit for Minecraft, but up to date. Basically MC. If you want to edit, if your world has a crash like mine did, which I'll show you, I'll throw it up here on screen. So yeah, we're having this. It was a crash. It's a ticking block entity. It's the logging machine. It seems like the logging machine, which is right there. I think that's the logging machine. Is it this? I forget what's the logging machine. But yeah. So yeah, we're having a little bit of an error problem here. Again, more keep caching. This is why you should back up your rolls, which I didn't. Luckily enough, I found out that actually there is an MC edit. This is it here. It's called Amulet. I'll leave the down link below. Basically, yeah, it's the updated version of MC Edit. MC Edit, it only works for probably like 1.15 or 16 and below. You know, I mean, maybe even low. Yeah, I'm gonna say 1.16 and below. But if you want to edit stuff in 1.17, 1.18, 1.19, 1.20 for Minecraft versions, that is, you know, 1.19 or 1.17 if you have a modded world, or 1.18 you have you use Amulet here. So yeah, I'm having that tick here, and that's what we're dealing with now. Yeah, it was not fun dealing with trying to figure out how to MC edit it and stuff. But no, this was a block placer. This is the sprinkler. Yeah, block placer, sprinkler. This is the logger. This was what destroys the stuff. I don't know why it's giving me pink entity error. I'm hoping by deleting it here, it fixes it. So I have this block selected. So delete. And now if I just go like this, again, this is my first time using it, so Control D. Yes, okay. It also moves me apparently. The reason why these are all actually I don't know what that should be. Whatever. The reason why these are all this a weird black and purple texture is because these are all modded blocks. So obviously they're not going to show up. That's normal. But as long as you know what block you want to delete, then you're good to go. It's basically the same thing as MC Edit, just for 1.20, you know, 1.17, 18, 19, and 20. About Minecraft here. Yeah, anyways, I'll come back in a sec. Alright, I'm back here. Got the world up and running. Which is interesting because before I could, it actually popped up on the main screen there. It said another instance of, in red text said another instance of Minecraft is running. So you can't actually have the editor going while you cut up on Minecraft, which is interesting. Why are you saying that? Anyways, I'm gonna go into creative here. We're gonna try placing it down again. And seeing what happens. I'm thinking maybe I'll place it. You're invisible. I think that maybe I'll move it and place it this way. These logs were gone, which is interesting. So I think it broke these logs I'm standing on, which is kind of weird. Yeah, those logs are gone too. So it bugged out and broke these sets of logs here. So I think, how am I gonna do that? Break that. That's fine. A little laggy too. Realistically, I wanted the like a storage drawer like here-ish, and like the main one, and maybe I'll do that. I have I wanted the logger facing this way. Could still do that. Just roll this just over one. Yeah. Let me do this off camera. All right, I'm back. I placed it down here. I placed it over here. The range is this. Oh, wrong box, but these are the range. Last me. Sorry, in front of it. So if I place, I'll give you an example here. If I place a log, or like left to right, and like how far out. So if I place log here, it breaks it. Here, it breaks it. Oh, I want to do that. I place logs here. They places it. I think that's maybe bugged, this machine. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think what's happening here is I think this thing, I gave myself this, by the way, in creative mode. I think what's happening here is it thinks it still has its range upgrade, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's the height. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks tall. I generally think that this thing thinks it has a range upgrade in it. This thing that's supposed to make it a range upgrade. like I said, I gave myself this, and I honestly think it, for some reason, thinks it has a range upgrade in it. I also need to do this. I wanted to do. They're not. There you go. And that should make this charge faster, I think. And then I should be able to. Is that? So. There you go. I had to also give myself the axe and my pickaxe again because it, for some reason, again took it away when I wasn't in creative. Anyways, it seems like right because I can't place it here. That's so dumb. This whole building, this whole area is just for this. But I want these logs here. I want. Hold on a sec. Alright guys, I'm back and it happened again here. The logging machine, the logger, logging machine, don't use it. It actually, what it does is it mines, it doesn't just mine, it's not like this, where it just places it in front of it, like this. No, it doesn't mine in front of it. It mines in like a circle area. So like I was placing accidental blocks on the other side of this wall of camera and it was mining those blocks. So the logger, just don't use it. It seems to be broken. Obviously this is what this Modpack is, my little series is about, is testing out this stuff. That circle is supposed to be the front end of it. It's not. I recommend using the, you're not gonna see me do this. The Industrial Revolutions. They also have a tree cutting thing in it. Now, for my personal pack here, I don't think it's gonna work. I think I tried Industrial Revolutions and it didn't work. It's the same thing. It's a machine. It looks like a will cut also around it, but I think the difference between this and Industrial Revolutions is in Industrial Revolutions, when you click on the machine, it actually has a button where you can highlight the area around it that it does. And I'm pretty sure I've used that mod before and it doesn't crash your game. I've never used a logger in this. I think I've always used Industrial Revolutions. Again, this is called Advanced Reborn, so obviously it's an add-on, so that's why it's going to be laggy. So for a tree farm, I actually have an idea here, and that is not obviously in this video because I can't, but I think we're going to get into computer craft here. I'll have to look into this, and there is the, if I can, there is the fletching turtle. If I just give him give this guy an axe, a diamond axe, what happens? Diamonds. Some diamonds. That. An axe. Also, I want to mention really quickly the if you know the mod frame blocks, this is the same thing where you can just add any texture to the block. It's just for fabric basically. Anyways, okay, so you would return now. So again, I have to look up how to use this guy basically. So I think for farming person, we're gonna use this guy here. Oops. I'll have to look up the website because there is a website they use to program these guys. And it'd be kind of cool seeing like an actual like real robot go around and stuff. we'll still use the placer. We'll still use this setup will stay here. We'll just add two things. We'll be adding the turtle guy, obviously, and probably a item collector that will collect items in the area. Not gonna probably put these all back. Yeah, so my wood farm is gonna be on hold for now. I'll just stick this like there. Let me pause here and see what we can do next. Alright, guys, we're back, and for now, I'm actually scrapping the whole tech reborn tree farm thing idea. Mainly because of logger. I was hoping that the turtle would just take down the tree itself and have planters and use at least the block placers from tech reborn, but that's not the case. You could actually just have the turtle do everything. So if you pick your turtle, go into it. Obviously, I already have the setup, so I can't do it for you. But paste in this, change this from that to get, and then it will get this guy's program, and then it says, I wish I showed this on camera, that it says paste bin, and then it says get run something and run, and now you type in, you hit up on the D-pad, so they go like that, pops in a bunch of other information, you hit up, or can I do this on this, or let's see, it work actually on here. Yeah, see, so you can just install it. A little buggy, but okay, it's working this time. But before, I tried typing this in and it didn't work. Like, get, see, get, it pops up this, and then you change this from get to run. No, run, sorry. Then this will pop up. You obviously would be doing this on the fletching, the wood cutting turtle over there, and then you would hit install here, and then it'll install it. I'm not going to do that obviously because I already have it installed. Yeah, that's how you get this done. And then after you install it, this pops up. You want to hit stations, and then tree farming, and then you want to have a length of, say, 3. Make sure you give him, if you don't give him stuff, and then you enter, it says, give me 2 chests, saplings, and fuel. So, and a furnace. So it's missing that. Place on the chest, furnace, and then in front of it, it should start placing saplings. Should place it up to here. Okay, up to there. So yeah, it places it. That's that length thing. It means 3 in front of itself. So it'll always, even if you set this to 1, it'll always place 1 here. It's just doing its thing. So always 1 gets here. So this is like 0, 1, 2, 3. So if you just want, let's say, this one, and this one, then you would set this to 2 actually. So it'd be 0, 1, 2. I don't know if these are gonna grow like this though. Since with these ones in the wall. So what you could do is just set blocks here, and I don't think so if I go like this, and replace all of these with blocks, I don't think he'll place a block there. Again, this system, this turtle, is more so for like a field, really. So he won't place any blocks there. So if you want, like, you can use these or the other ones, from the other mod, the frame blocks mod, and just have like a thing there where he only plants up here. I'm also gonna do this. And he will basically just run his program and try to unload items, plant trees. The one grows. And then once one grows, this is what happens. It's really cool. Should eventually. It checks, checks, sees it, puts it in its own inventory. Also, the axe isn't break too, which is nice. That's a tree. Checks everything else and heads back to its station. Where it unloads thing. It'll always keep the saplings in it too. I don't know what this chest is for. Maybe this is input, so if I wanted to like take saplings, let's say, and throw saplings in here, maybe he'll take the saplings. So like if the guy runs out of saplings, I put saplings in here. Now what you really want to do is have this open one more lock just so you have a spot for torturers. Or just because so you have you know, better storage than just a chest. Oh, he does. Okay, so he takes and loads all this stuff, and he does take the sapling. So this is a sapling chest. That's cool. And yeah, this is basically my tree farm, and it's all automated. And he will also take logs and make his own fuel. I'll probably throw stuff in there. Now again, like I said, one thing about this, for the creator, this is really good. I love this because I don't have to code anything myself. But make it to where maybe, I don't know, what the input chest is this one, and the output chest, these logs are this one, just because of logic states. But yeah, this is my tree farm basically done. All right, guys, we're back, and sorry about that. As you can see from this clip here, video OBS for some reason bugged out, so that's why it's just like frozen at the moment. This is, by the way, also this little audio clip is after the fact of after I was done recording this video. Anyways, yeah, sorry about that, but anyways, sorry. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you enjoy my content, consider subscribing to see more. Like the video if you liked it, and comment down below if you didn't. Anyways, peace out.